Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense, but I try to keep it down under the nitty gritty, under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, that means there's something very fucking important. And not important to liberals, libertards, people who believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT. Listeners' discretion is advised. These videos are not pertaining to the sensitives. These videos are not pertaining to the NPCs, non-playable characters who can't think for themselves, EDBs, emotional douchebags who basically are just too emotional to do any type of research. These videos are not for you. That is about 80% of you. If you are a type of person who take things out of context, you don't like asking questions, you basically just go on how something sounds rather than the point I am making, you need to remove yourself. If you smoke, you have tattoos, you really should not be listening to these videos. Alright, I do have my own podcast. You can check my description down below for everything else. Now, this particular type of topic for today, if you have any comments, questions, insults, or even roast fest, you put it down below. Okay, this topic will be about for today, it's going to be about my last days on the YouTube. Now, I'm not particularly saying I'm forever gone off the YouTube, but if YouTube keeps censoring people, then I'm gonna have to change it up a bit. I do have clients. I've been a therapist for over 10 years, 20 years, talked to thousands of people. Of course, I started the Kevin Samuels trend. I started the Passport Brothers trends. I completed the Roe versus Wade with the magic. Now, currently, I am doing, I'm trying to do some magic on the hearsay of false allegation rapes and also false paternity, And of course, freedom of speech is always in process. That's why I did the spell on TikTok, so get that channel fucking removed. That fucking app was fucking with me. And it's usually not because of breaking policy, right? And so I get annoyed by that when they're becoming bigoted and biased, and they'll pick and choose certain words and then they'll just take the whole video down because of one word that was said. But anyway, YouTube does the same things though, by the way. There are people who flag shit on purpose just to get something removed, so they don't have enough hiring staff to look at a video in its entirety. They just don't do that. And now they're not even giving appeals anymore now. But anyway, my last days will usually occur, when they take down this channel. So you better record it before it's too late. I do a lot of unique things that no one has ever done on the internet. That is who I am. I am a very eccentric. I am an esoteric. I am an INFJ. I am the indigo child. I am the chosen one. I am also the Emerald Mailer gang, who does so many different things that no other man or woman can ever do. Alright? But I kind of keep it on a low budget. I try to keep people out of my... I try to keep the middleman out of the pockets, You pay me directly for my services privately, This is what I do. I don't do things advertising everywhere, trying to be ambitious like I tried to teach Kevin Samuels not to be too ambitious, but he wanted to create his so-called image consultant, and that's on him. And he kept drinking that Red Bull, and then that's what happens. You die, But if you want to take advice from me as a Gen Xer, a person who's actually been taught by pimps, actually a man who actually used to be an escort, an ex-gigolo, who actually gets paid from women, you want to take the knowledge, you listen, but don't copy. Alright? You can't do what I do. I record things, and then a lot of guys can't keep up. A lot of you women out there, you got to keep your legs closed. And if your father's missing in your house and you're no longer a virgin, no alpha male is going to want you. Now, I know a lot of the males out there don't know what the true definition of simp means, but these days, y'all millennials who were born after 1980s are going off your emotion. And as I said before, time and time again, simp actually means suckers investing in mediocre pussy. That shit is used, and no alpha male will deal with that. No alpha male does monogamous relationships. I hope you guys should pick up on that. It's in the animalistic kingdom to have men to have multiple wives, especially if you have the finances and your mental psychosis intact. Real men are up front. So you will be alone if you're an alpha. They are rare. They are very intelligent. They are very creative. Intellectual, by the way. Most women don't like alpha males. These days, millennials always call an alpha male a whoremonger or some guy who's hitting up a lot of 304s or prostitutes. But that's not really an alpha. That's a beta alpha construct. But of course, there's only 3 types of males. But you know the millennials will always, make up their own terminologies. Omega, Sigmas. I've been called a Sigma many times, but I don't really care about that term too much. Okay? Because I'm above a Sigma. I'm above a goddamn alpha. I'm an Indigo. No guy can do what I do, and that's why I charge for my services. So check down in the description to try to find me. I do have a Cash App. If you pay my Cash App and you put down therapy and you pay your $15 a month, you will actually have a unique man such as myself, that can teach you the ropes on pimpology and also to guide you and hone your skills on what I used to do in the back in my heydays. But I know most of you guys can't contend with it. I know you can't, okay? I am the one who started the Passport Bros, and you guys are going over there with your fucking heads cut off. But my last days on the motherfucking YouTube, or any other platform, by the way, and I hope TikTok does stay up, but then I don't, because lately they haven't been taking down my videos, okay? It's a very dangerous thing when they can just pick and choose who they don't want on their platform. They can make money out of everybody. If everybody just advertise shit, okay? And then everybody gets paid. But they're being greedy. There should be no such thing as millionaires. Alright? I know you should, most people who think, hey, I'm having a living and we all having a hard time. We all working hard, but some people can't work as hard as others. There's just some inconsiderate nincompoops out in the world. Greedy individuals. And 3% or 5% of the trillion billionaires in the world can actually help the whole world. They can, but they just refuse not to. That's all. But other than that, when my last days come and they remove my channel and you have heard this video, the universe has brought you to hear this video, please understand, I'm just going to change the name and put just the audio, okay? Because it seems like when I put my face or something, people just don't like me. But I don't mind about that. I don't really care about that. But I'll still do it, though. But it seems like when I put my video, they tend to take my videos down a little faster because I look a little cringy or I just act eccentric in a certain way that they don't particularly like. They're biased. They're bigoted. I don't really care. Okay? But they're going to get their karma. That's due. And as I said before, when you have ideas, try not to share your ideas with the world too much because you can get killed. There are a lot of people who have great ideas, but they advertise it and then they don't have no protection. If you have no protection, don't tell people your ideas that you can turn gasoline into water and stuff. Don't do that, okay? You'll get yourself hurt. And so I try to give you guys advice and give you ideas to have business for yourself, but don't overdo it because wealth means what? Your health. Your health is going to deteriorate. Your health is more important than wealth. Hello? You must protect yourself, right? But don't feel bad for me at all because I'm going overseas with my 3 wives and I have to keep it off the camera because people are calling me names and stuff, pedophile, exploiter, and all this other bullshit. But I don't really care too much. But I don't really advertise that much. So if you do see one of my rare videos that I was in the Gambia, lived in Ethiopia, great for you. Okay? My point is to try to help everybody. Women, men, and every intersex in between. I know there's more than 2 sexes. Yes, there is. By fact and by far. But other than that, that's all I really gotta say because I'm not your average man. I'm not your beta pan. And you can find me on my Facebook first for services rendered, okay, directly to me. $15 a month is not bad, okay? I do a lot of counseling. I got 2 daughters. Stop listening to people who don't have children. Stop listening to people who are not taught properly. Stop listening to people who don't have videos, peoples. Stop it. Just because someone's popular doesn't mean you should always listen to their sound advice. They do not have it. Other than that, this video is under 10 minutes. And I hope that you will listen to my advice. Know thyself more than anything else. Peace.